I'm Jami Philbrick for IamRogue.com and MovieFanatic.com. We're here in San Diego at Comic-Con International 2012 talking to the director and star of the new film Silent Hill Revelations 3D. Silent Hill Revelations 3D is of course based on the popular video game, and here's what the director and star had to say about the new film.
This is Silent Hill Revelation. It's the sequel to the movie from about 6 years ago. It's also an adaptation of Game 3. So if you're a Silent Hill game fan, I jump over 2, which is a really, really good game, but the story that I wanted to tell was the continuation of Heather Mason's story and Heather and Harry and what happened to them, or Christopher De Silva and Sharon De Silva, depending which character you're coming from, you know.
Right.
But the story is, it takes Game 3 mythology, it fits it into movie 1 and continues that, but it also works entirely as a movie on itself. If you've never seen Silent Hill and don't care, it's still a really scary, scary horror movie.
It was such a privilege and an honour and petrifying at the same time, because I know there is such a huge fan base and franchise behind this. But to be honest, I really had to just strip it down and go, okay, I'm an actor and I'm playing Heather, and I'm gonna immerse myself in her psychology and her world, and it was really exciting.
Challenging physical movie, but that's how I make movies. And I told her she was going to get bruised and beat up a bit.
But I'm
You're Australian.
I really enjoy the physical challenge of the film, and getting my head around what it's like to be in Silent Hill and trying to make, show all the shades of what that experience is like.
Played the video game?
Yes, I have. Yeah, I was familiar with video games before I was familiar with the first Silent Hill. But my brothers, 2 young brothers, who kind of filled me in on the video game, that you've got to play this, and told me how frightening it was, and I completely agree.
Was that director's prerequisite? Yeah, everyone in the cast has to play the video game once.
Well, the thing for me is that
say that, didn't you?
So we had it available and to play, so you can get a sense of it. But I'm a gamer,
okay,
right? So the Silent Hill franchise is a classic franchise anyway. To make a movie of it's amazing. I actually don't think it's a prerequisite for Adelaide to have watched or played the game. She's playing a character that we create in the script and on screen. All the Silent Hill wraparound for me, that's my job. She's here to make sure this character is real and credible. So it's very interesting. Game adaptations to movies often don't work because they're too busy slavishly being about the game. And it's my job to be that. It's her job to be real and get the audience to completely relate to it.
Besides, of course, this film, what is your favorite sort of game adaptation to film? What's one that you think really got it right?
Mine.
Besides yours, of course, I said that.
Well, you know what? I don't know that it's a really hard thing to do. I mean, there's a lot hasn't done it. There's none. I gotta tell you, there's none that I felt like we're really getting there. But what's interesting for me as a gamer is that almost modern games now are so close to being a cinematic experience, is that how the hell do you adapt that? How do you make it better? If I'm gonna do the God of War movie, which I'd love to do, by the way, is that how do you make that better without spending $300 million on it? The game is extraordinary, the graphics are extraordinary. And I was in the Xbox lounge here looking at the new stuff, and it's just, dude, this is, it's that synthesis of a game and movies is really there.
What was really exciting was the monsters that you see in the film, they were actually there. They're practical. Michael built them all for a reactor.
That's it. Well, we made as much real as we could, because the thing is, the green screen is incredibly useful, and you can do a hell of a lot with it. But the bottom line is, you want to put people into a real space so they can react to it. We've got one CG monster. Everything else is practical. And I mean, they're cool. There's some familiar stuff and there's some new stuff. And the new stuff's great. The familiar stuff we do great things with as well.